We continue to preview the 2025 college football season. Our stop today is Crete, Nebraska, as we visit with Jonathan Johnson, who is heading into year 2 as the head coach for the Doane Tigers. Coach, year 1 in the books. Tell us a little bit about 2024. It's 3-8 overall. You win 2 of your last 3 games. And by the way, that includes a 22-21 victory over Mount Marty on the road, last play of the game. You get the touchdown, you go for 2, get the 2 points, and get the win. Did you celebrate a little bit after that win? I mean, season finale.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was 2024 was definitely a whirlwind for us. We were drinking through a fire hose with coming in January, really getting the whole staff here in February, a little late to the cycle, jumping in, establishing culture. But I thought that our kids really, really accepted our staff well. They really laid the first brick. And I think the way we closed out the season, winning 2 of the last 3, and winning that Mount Marty game in the fashion that you talked about. Mount Marty was a great football team last year, a winning record, outstanding team, a lot of seniors. And our guys rose to the challenge that day and then played to the last whistle, to the last play. And they established the culture that we've been talking about, kind of laid that first brick heading into the offseason. So it definitely projected us forward, and it was a fun finish. And I'm proud of the way we've set ourselves up to move forward in the future with Doane football.
You're right, Coach. Literally to the last play, no doubt about that. I mean, you go into the offseason knowing you gave it all to the very, very end. You mentioned coming in about midway through, so this is your first real recruiting class from start to finish at Doane. And tell us a little bit about that. 25 that were signed. That includes 3 transfers.
Yeah, we had a really good signing day. We continued to recruit after that. We're up to 62 incoming guys for this class. We're going to be a young football team. We're bringing in a lot of guys and flipping over. We had 35 guys graduate out of here last year. And so we're bringing in a ton of young talent, some transfers that are going to help us. I'm proud of my staff and the way that they've worked. Coach Tidwell, Coach Potts, Coach Moon, Coach Lucky, Coach Ellison, Coach Walters, all those guys, I got to give them a shout out because they have worked tirelessly all the way through, and they're continuing. We had a transfer on campus today, and we're not stopping. That's the name of the game in today's world of college football and recruiting, and we got to continue to develop and get Doane on the map. So proud of what we've done in that recruiting class. Looking forward to the talent that's coming in. We've got 10 different states represented in this class. We focused heavy on our Nebraska area first at home. And we're able to bring in 25 guys from the state of Nebraska. And then we were able to bring in guys from 10 different states all over the country and really improve our footprint into some different areas. So I'm excited about what the future holds and the talent that's in this young class.
That's encouraging, Coach. I always enjoy hearing about the encouraging things like that. So we look ahead then. You were talking about some young talent. How about Sam Hartman last season? Part of that young talent from last year who comes back as a sophomore this year. He played in 10 of 11 games for you last year, threw for nearly 2,000 yards. Let's start talking about the offense, and let's start there.
Yeah, Sam's he's where it all starts, right? If you don't have a quarterback, there are teams that have quarterbacks and they're just teams, right? And so we're blessed to have him returning. He was honorable mention all conference for us. He got an offensive player of the week last year against Hastings. Threw for over, as you said, 1,900 yards and 12 touchdowns. Sam is the first quarterback in Doane since 2017 to be able to do that. And so we're proud of what he did in his freshman campaign. We're looking to see him to continue to develop. He really caught his stride those last 6-7 weeks of the season. He was still a freshman early on and doing some freshman things and learning how to maybe not take so many hits. But he developed throughout the year, and he's definitely our leader over there offensively. We're also returning our leading rusher from last year, Rian Green. He averaged 4.9 a carry. Last year, he'll be back. Andrew Wado and John DeRizo, our 2 leading receivers, will be back as seniors. And we bring back our starting left tackle, Jared Menzimayer, that started all games for us last year. So feel like we've got some good pieces there returning offensively, but also some great young talent coming in to help with that. And I'm excited about the direction we're headed with a quarterback at the helm.
We'll get to know some of that young talent, I'm sure, over the course of this season as you find a place for them. We're visiting now with Coach Jonathan Johnson from Doane here on Midwest Sportsnet, and I encourage you, please take the time, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. We enjoy talking about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. And Coach, you talked about some young talent coming in. There are still some with experience, including a couple that will be seniors for you this year. Right there in the middle of your linebacking core, you get Jarrett Boggs back, you get Tanner Simdorn back, and it doesn't matter, by the way, how many times I practice his name. I still, Tanner, I'm sorry. I try. I really do. Anyway, they were among your leaders in tacklers last year and right back there in the core of your defense. Tell us a little bit about that defense for 25.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of guys returning over there. Our linebacker core is definitely our strength. We return all three starters. Jared Boggs was second team all conference, Tanner Simdorn, and then Reese Zudavern in the middle for us. All three of those guys have played a ton of football. They played a ton of reps together. They communicate well, and they're definitely going to be a strength for us on our defense. We're also returning Andrew Brown at free safety. He was honorable mention all conference guy as a freshman, had 55 tackles, had 2 interceptions. 8 pass breakups. He was really tough for us in the secondary. We're excited about his future as a sophomore. But those linebackers definitely lead the way. And then up front, Keegan Schuler and Lucas Christensen returning back as junior defensive ends, really bookend pass rushers for us. So we're excited again about, it feels like a good mix of veterans that we can count on that have done some really good things and have played some meaningful games together. And then also some young talent that we can sprinkle in there and start to continue to develop that chemistry. So I'm really looking forward to fall camp and getting those guys all together and meshing it up.
Kellen Meyer was a D1 transfer who stayed in state and found a place in Crete and did a fantastic job for the Tigers, All-American punter, and just some really big numbers, by the way, that he put up for you. But his time is gone. He's expended that eligibility. So there would seem to be a gap there. Tell us a little bit about special teams, kicker, punter.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to Kellen. Outstanding career here at Doane. He holds multiple records here and probably will for a while. He had an outstanding season last year as a first-team AP All-American, and we're proud of him and looking forward to his future endeavors. That's a huge void to fill. He did all 3 for us, and so we've got some guys coming in that are going to battle it out here in fall camp. And again, that's a place where we're going to have to get creative, figure out what's the best for us and who's the right fit, and continue to put the right pieces around it. But we did a good job in special teams last year, I thought. He was a big reason for that. So we got a big hole to fill there, but looking forward to the challenge in doing that.
All right, we're going to get to know some new names, Coach, for the orange and black there. I know that'll be fun to get to learn and see them and what they do this season. I would ask you then, as we get to know the program, we get to know you too, the question for the summer for the coaches has been, what is your favorite 80s song or 80s band?
Oh, I'm going to go with Metallica. I'm a Metallica guy, so that's going to be my game day mix there. I'm listening to Metallica. You're
not alone. That's all right. That's been an answer that's frequented the channel over the course of the summer, and I can definitely see that. Game day, weight room, no doubt about that. That'll get you going. All right, and you're going to have to get going pretty soon. It is less than 2 months until the season opener, August 30th, and you guys host Hastings. GPAC schedule right off the bat, and then you're on the road at Concordia the next week. Of course, you start the season on August 30th. So tell us a little bit about your schedule for 25 and how it starts.
Yeah, well, obviously the GPAC is a tough schedule, but it doesn't matter who you play every week. We've got an extremely tough conference from top to bottom. Again, looking forward to the competition. Hastings has been a very long rivalry for us. Coach Franzen, former coach, former AD here, alumni, All-American, great man. Excited for the opportunity to get together and play week 1, and interested to see what they'll be doing offensively and some changes they've had over there too, but know he'll do a great job, and know they've got some great players and great staff. Looking forward to that opportunity. And same with Concordia and Coach Deborah Cal. They do a great job. And so we're firing out the cannons right away, and it's that way in the GPAC every week. So we're looking forward to the challenge, and we'll continue to mesh and work through fall camp to get ourselves ready for August 30th here against Hastings.
Well, Coach, we will follow the Tigers this season, and it is a privilege to get to visit with you again today. I'm very thankful that you took some time for us and helping us to preview 2025 here on Midwest Sportsnet.
Thank you for having me, Joe. We're looking forward to the Joey. We're looking forward to the season. Let's go Tigers.